Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Hamsu, or Brady, as you guys may know me. Tony Hawk mkdd works too. And then for those trolls on there, whatever you guys want to call me, it works. But we're going to go into the voiceover for the world record run here. I hadn't beaten the time since 2023. So I've done this run, the Beerio Kart run, where you have to finish all 4 beers, not drive, and all that, as you guys know. Not drink and drive. Yeah, so I beat the record. I could have had a better time, but the RNG was really solid. RNG wasn't really a factor the entire time. Racing was really smooth. So yeah, this is probably going to be it for me doing this run. I might do one more for charity, but as far as like where I stand, I'm pretty stoked with the time. I definitely think it's beatable. I think anything is beatable, but will it get beaten? Time will tell. Not a lot of people even do this run, so but for myself, I'm pretty happy about it. So I followed up Big Wave and Danny Montero, so we're top 3 at this run. We clearly care a lot about Beerio Kart. So anyways, the 3 of us are pretty neck and neck when we go ahead and do burst mode. And then the 3 times that we have are all very close. I think Danny Montero has like 3 or 4 seconds on Big Wave. And then the run that I do here, I mean, you can see the time, it's going to be like a 9:20. Probably should have been a little bit better than that. But I'm going to go ahead and just commentate because all the audio got messed up. So we start off strong with the triple mushy and the blue shell. I end up kind of wasting all 3 mushrooms here, and I know like any speedrunner would look at that and be like, I don't know if I'd waste those mushrooms without using the shortcut or better time saving opportunities. But I think this actually works out in my favor because I go ahead and I use the mushrooms to kind of get out of what I call the shit show. It's like when you're in places 2 through 8 and it's just all the RNG feels like it's increasing because there's just so many more different items that the CPU AI can hit you with. And they have pretty damn good aim. For those of you who run this game, you guys probably have gotten frustrated with not only the items that exist in the game, so like lightning and blue shell and all the different things, but then like when you're in that mosh pit, it feels like you're getting hit by some random green shells and all this other shit. So I'm just happy to get away from them, especially with Beerio Kart. You know, I don't have the luxury of breaking away. And then here we go, parking it, and then I'm finishing the race. 135 with Beerio is pretty solid. You got to tack on at least 12 seconds drinking beer. I definitely don't drink my beer in 12 seconds, but a 123 would have been maybe my time without Beerio, and that's, for me, I'm pretty stoked if I get anything under like 124 on Sherbertland when I'm running it. So I'm happy with that time. And then Mushroom City comes around. I'm just going to go ahead and slam most of my beer each time. I think each race I drink more of my beer at the start. But I never am able to finish it all in one go. I don't know why. I don't have that dog in me. I'm not built different like that. The other 2 dudes that were playing, who were beside me on the couch, those guys slam their beer in like sometimes like 8 seconds, between 8 and like 12 seconds in one go, which is pretty remarkable. I'm not gonna undercut that. But I don't know, dude. I felt like racing wise I was pretty solid. Every time I was coming up on my middle lap, felt like my middle laps were always like really fast, for me at least. Like, I'm always stoked to see times that I feel like are closer to what you can get in time trials. And when you're doing that with Beerio Kart, with, you know, Grand Prix, all these different obstacles being thrown at you, like, I'm not used to the cycles. It's just a whole different mess. So yeah, that 34-1 there, I'm like, yeah, I could have gotten maybe a 33, but like I said, you know, the beer does play a factor. And then that bus right there came in pretty damn close. But yeah, so the audio, I don't know what happened with it, but my homies who are, chilling on the couch, as I've alluded to a few times, they both did their runs before me, and they were both kind of bummed. Felt like they both had chances. There we go. I get hit by the bomb, and then I'm like, all right, that stops me at 0. And my eyes, I'm like, so I don't even need to decelerate. I'm already, that did my decelerating. I'm going immediately into my, anytime I get hit by a blue shell bomb, sometimes a lightning, I'm just going to go ahead and slam my beer. And then you can see Danny Montero, he's showing the time there because he's pretty stoked about it. He can kind of feel it. I felt like in the room, there was definitely the vibe that like I was moving quick. And I was going for it. I kind of was a little annoyed that the vibe in the room was a little down, and like I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm just gonna go ahead and try this, because like definitely Danny was getting slammed by RNG early, and like being a Grand Prix runner in this game, you can't be soft about, and I'm not saying he was soft, but like just I told myself, I'm like, you can't let the RNG fucking piss you off. And a lot of people get pissed by it, rightfully so. I've gotten pissed by it. It's pretty easy to just start letting it like take you down in like a cyclone of just anger. But anyways, really wisely going ahead and just holding on to the mushrooms. I kind of like the Beerio strat on Yoshi circuit. I feel like this is probably one of my best maps. Nice red shell dodge there. I think I evaded 2 in a row, and I wasn't really focusing in on that. Yeah, red shells were pretty much a non-factor in this. I feel like I only get hit by 1 or 2. I think my nerves start hitting me, and then I go ahead and hit the banana there. You saw me throwing the item forward, because I feel like in my head I'm like, yeah, I know that I'm like moving really quick, and the only thing that can really stop me is myself or the RNG. And I don't know, I started kind of a little bit of choking there, throwing items forwards. That's not great. Shouldn't be throwing them forwards. But yeah, I felt like, sorry, I'm all over the place, just chilling. I'm gonna hit some golf balls in a little bit. Just doing some stuff around the house. Got my puppy chilling here. It's a nice Sunday today, so I'm gonna hopefully upload this. I've been uploading a ton of different videos and shorts. I've been kind of going through most of the shorts on clips on my Twitch, just trying to empty them out, because I don't know, I felt like it'd be fun to put them up there, so hopefully you guys are able to watch those. So quick chug there, 205. I think I didn't even read the last one, I think, but 37, I love that. 37 second middle lap. I feel like each time I think I had a 26 on Yoshi's middle lap, I think I had a 34, a low 34, and then a low 37. So 3 like pretty respectable laps when I'm like not drinking. And then here we go, I'm just trying, I could have raised, you see the tilt, it's all about the tilt of the beer. You know how hard someone's going when the fucking beer is at like a 90-degree angle. And my beer was pretty, it was more 45 there, and that's not great. You don't want to see that. We get some good RNG with the gold mushroom. I'm not going to do Z-Tech. Z-Tech's lame. I think Z-Tech's pretty fucking lame. Z-Tech is a banned strategy in Beerio Kart, by the way. We don't any Z-Tech run is immediately not looked at. Sorry for that Z-Tech name. Most other clips are cool though. Yeah, so the vibes in the room were kind of down. The other 2 dudes had good runs, but kind of got hit by RNG. I felt like Danny's was RNG based, and then Big Wave, I felt like his strategy on Yoshi's circuit was pretty not what he would have wanted to do. It's just like getting those, once you get those mushrooms, it's huge, and that's part of the reason why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go double toads. Here you go, Danny's showing my time halfway through the second lap. And DK Mountain just kind of flies by because the shortcut really makes those laps go quick. It's a very quick map. I don't know why I put that box there. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I forget what happens there. But yeah, we're going through our last like 20 seconds here of the race. It's flown by. So yeah, this time is something that I'm pretty stoked about. Sorry the commentary is all over the place. I just wanted to have something in the background. There's Danny showing it, 9:05. So it's looking like it's going to be a really fast time. Oh yeah, I tried to swag out and I missed the green shell to hit the banana. And then that's going to be it. I think I got a 9:20. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me, and that's going to be it for me on Beerio Kart runs. Let's go.